Yes, despite sustained efforts by the previous and current Lagos State administrations to discourage and rid the state of the increasing number of beggars on the streets, the situation appears irredeemable. And when sometimes out of frustration, the state government goes tough on them, the miscreants disappear for a while and only to return even in larger number. Like I said earlier, we are still going to be talking about begging as a menace to the country at large. So joining us on this conversation for the interview segment is our guests. Yes, our guest. You've never seen her face before. She's so calm, so cool, and all of that. She's going to join us in this conversation as we discuss begging as a menace to the Nigerian society at large. And her name is Ruth Igbokwe. Welcome to Daybreak Africa.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Welcome,
so much.
Ruth.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
All right. So, like I said earlier, I was trying to give an illustration of a man who I met once. You know, it's the kind of trend he used to beg was totally different from what I've always seen. You know, what we're always used to is people walking up to you to beg you, okay, maybe for transport fare, okay, I've not eaten since morning, on all of that. But this man's own was different. I told her, I said this man's own was quite different, because when you are walking and then you see a grown-up man shedding tears that his children have not eaten, he has not eaten, you know, there is nothing you would do at that point in time other than to just try as much as possible to be passionate and then just give him anything you want. And then just this morning, just this morning, I saw this same person in another axis. With the same tactic. So it just makes us wonder that how long do we have to do this? How long do we have to cope with this? People wake up every morning and think of other ways. I remember a time when one of us was talking about a particular woman in our area who dresses up like she's going to the office, and then she ends up at the bus stop, from one bus stop to the other, begging for completion of transport fare. Please just give me 100 naira. I want to use it complete, because by the time you see this person, I fully kitted up. This person looks like she's going to work.
She's not lying.
She's not lying. There's something happening. Okay, our ATM got stuck and all of that. And then you feel that, no, okay, this person even looks more tush to collect 100 naira. Let me just give the person 500 naira. And according to information, this is what she has been doing for years. She built a house with it.
A whole house.
A whole house. Wow. She built a house with it. Now, my question is this: such person that's built that built a house with
deceiving people, money.
Do you think it's a nice idea? Do you think that house or whatever she does with such money will even last her?
The thing is that people have normalized begging as one profession that they should go in. Like, people don't want to work anymore. They feel that it is better for me to just go to somebody and collect money without working, which is not a right way of getting money. So I feel that you should work hard. A money that you work hard with will last you better. And it is not once you go to the street and you begin to tell people, I need this, I need that. That would be a best way. It's not the best way. So it is best when you aim your money in the right way.
Yeah, I even think that, you know, the fact that she even had the, you know, the audacity, should I say audacity, or the confidence to, you know, she knows that it must have been a plan, you know, because to build the house is not a small thing.
Definitely.
You have to plan, you know, sit down and you know that, okay, this is what I want to do. So she must have really thought and had a plan that, okay, I'll go this place, I'll go this, and these are like, as she said earlier, people work hard to get their money. They wake up very early. They even deprive themselves of some, you know, delayed gratification and they will see you and you tell them one story and they'll have pity on you and you're going to use that money for something else. I think that even if you allow me to quote the Bible, even though the Bible said that there is no rest for you know the wicked, and that is wickedness, because it doesn't have to be until she kills somebody. You know, you are deceiving people of their hard-earned money. It's a different thing if you come straight and say, okay, I don't have a job yet, please, I need money for today. Some people might give you, some people might not give you, it's fine. But to cook up, you know, stories and deceive people of their hard money, and it's not nice. And for an elderly person like that, it goes on to show that, you know, maybe the person was probably doing worse when they were young, because what were you using your youthful days to do? So it's just
now,
really
don't
sad.
you think, ladies, don't you think that the poverty rate in Nigeria, the inflation, the poverty level has a huge role to play in all of this that we are talking about?
I wanted to say something of that, like unemployment. It's something that is rampant in Nigeria, unemployment, and it has led a lot of youth to go on the streets to start begging and start pleading for harm. Some have even gone to the lengths when they can't find anyone to beg anymore. People have already discovered their tactics, so they don't really beg. But for me, if I see that you are not amputed, you are okay, you are fine, I won't give you any money until I see that, oh, something okay, something is wrong with you, and I definitely will say that you are in need of this. That is when I can say, oh, this is what I need. So some of them have discovered that people have gotten that idea. People have exposed their secrets, their tactics. They've known their tactics, so they don't give them money again. So people go at length of going for crimes and all that. So unemployment rate has really increased, that facilitated begging and other crimes in Nigeria.
Yes, also to chip in, I believe that unemployment rate is also the thing, but you know, there's this Yoruba saying that onokon waja, like it's not one, there's no one way to make money, there's no one way to, you know, have a job. Do you understand? Unemployment is true, and the government have said it several promises and they failed, but you can't wait for the government to keep on these things. There's something that, you know, I usually say to myself, that I have to build up myself to the place where I think that there is no job that I cannot do, even though as a graduate. If I've seen graduates that, you know, they clean offices, you know, you just have to have a what will I call it now, a conversation with the organization, okay, I'll clean this for this place. You know, they go to one place or another. They don't just do different offices, and they make a money where one person, like even the government is even owing you for like a civil servant, and they make that money in a day or in a week. I said to people, like, and you see them, all these people that do this thing, they have phones, oh.
Yes.
Android phones, and they have access to internet. It's as simple as going online. How can I fight for forth? How can I make change?
And that's the more reason I like encouraging youth that I meet today, that they should they should try new things. Like they don't know how it will help them in life. Like try new skills, go to learn camera, learn different, even if it's one, maybe sewing, just learn something that will help you in future. That, you know, that's the best thing.
If you ever can say, okay, they need money to learn these things. You know, this is where, like, you know, being business risk comes into mind. You already know that, okay, this is what you want to do, and you know you're going to be serious about it. Go to a valuable source or valuable resources, borrow money, or go to someone that you know that you can trust and can afford to give you this money. Borrow it for a specific period of time, and you work to make it back. If it's going to cost you the rate of, you know, adding interest, you know that, okay, you just have to work yourself that you make this money and you make the interest times 2 of the money. You know, and unemployment, is true that we have unemployment, but I don't think that should strip people to
I agree with you. Like I just threw in that question, but it's not, unemployment or poverty should not be an excuse for you to turn begging into your daily
full-time
job.
It's not.
There are so many people out there that people just go. I think there was a time we talked about it, like, okay, during this fuel subsidy and all of that, okay, there were so many people who didn't drive their cars. Because of the increase in fuel price and all of that. And Rachel made mention of something, and she said there are so many people that just wake up, dress, and just go out. Like, They don't have plans to do anything, but they just know that when they go out,
they'll see
something. They will see something.
By the time somebody give them 2,000, another person give them another 2,000, they've made up to 5,000 a day.
They just know that by the time they just get to this place, if I beg that, please, I want to do something, I just want to walk, just give me anything to do. They know that they will get a work to do, even if it is to just help people on site.
Yes,
they know they will do something.
That's the best.
You understand? And that's what some people do. Some people don't have. If you ask some people, they don't have a particular type of work
anyone
that
they do.
That comes. They will tell you that anyone that comes.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best.
They'll tell you anyone that comes is what I do, and this is like a way of not turning yourself into a beggar.
Yes.
You understand? So I don't feel poverty should be an excuse for
or unemployment.
Poverty there are levels to poverty. In your own house, you can be drinking garri and feel that no, I am poor. You still have milk to add to that garri, or you still have granules to add to that garri. Some people don't even have the garri at all. You understand? That's why I said there are levels to poverty. But I still feel that if you are determined,
you will make it. Definitely.
And you don't want to bake, you will still see something to do. You were talking about going. Some people don't have capital for businesses and all of that. Internet has made so many things possible for people. Like you said, some people have Android. Some people have Android phones. They'll still have to hustle how they'll get data on it, and all they just do is scroll through all the social media handles and all of that. Some people, instead of doing that, there's something we call dropship. You don't even need to own the business. You don't even need to know the person that owns the business. You understand? Maybe you are just in a group and you just have a picture of something, you post it on your WhatsApp status, you post it on your, okay, I have this for so price. The person is selling it for 5,000, and then you add your own 1,000, or just like freelancing. You understand? Just had 2,000, and then this person orders it from you. Oh, I like it, and then you just tell the person, okay, auntie, send it. You tell your customer to send the address. Just send it. This shoe or this bag to this address. The person will send the money to you. You remove your 1,000 or your 2,000 naira, and you send the money. That's all.
There are many legitimate way of making money in Nigeria rather than begging.
Definitely, there are so many legitimate. And you know, sometimes the question that that is always on so many people's lips is that these beggars. I have witnessed like twice, whereby the Lagos Tax Force officials came to raid them at Agege Pen Cinema. When you get to Agege Pen Cinema, they always have they always align. That's how let me just put it that way. They will align. They just go straight down. You understand? And I've witnessed like twice where they came to raid these people. You know, this set of people, when you pass and they're like, please help me, I don't have anything, they close their eyes, and you just imagine that they are blind. Yes. And I just witnessed that, and these people came to raid, and everybody started running.
The blind people.
Even the blind and the lame. Even the blind and the lame started to run. I was like, wow. Wow. I was, you know, in that type of situation, you feel that no, you are blind. You don't even know what's going on. Okay, you are blind, you are not deaf.
Yes.
You heard people
can be shouting, what's happening?
What's happening? You understand? But you just open your eyes and you are
miracle just happened on the spot.
Miracle just happened on the spot. And you're like, wow. Not once, not twice. You get to see some people where I remember one issue that escalated some time ago where at Yanokwaja, I don't know about any other place, but at Yanokwaja here in Lagos, there are some people that you see with very big tummy. Very big tummy. and the tummy is always shiny.
Shiny. You would think that they have a lot of bad infections on it.
And then the issue just escalated, and I think the Lagos State Task Force were able to apprehend one of them, and then he started confessing that they usually give them something, maybe a drug, to make the tummy big, just for some hours. The drug will work for some hours, and then after later on, it goes back to normal. So just for that period of time, people will be passionate and be kind, just give them money, and they end up, they are not the owner of the money. They still have someone they will go and remit to. Now this set of people have people in different axes. Maybe they have one in Yanokwaja, they have one in Agege, they have one on the highland, they have one, and then later in the evening everybody comes down to remit. This is for this particular person.
Very
what you just said now just reminded me of a story I saw online. You know, there's this disease called elephantiasis, where the leg is very swollen. You know, a doctor in Lasso was saying that they usually, for all these odd cases, they do once in a while. Lasso offers free operation for them. So there was this man that someone was like, wants to, you know, people online, and that's the heart of Nigerians, because even though when we don't have much, we always want to help people that are below us or not on our standards. And this guy online who was like, let's say an influencer, took a picture of this man and said, oh, I want to do something for this man. Every time I'm passing here, I always see him here, his leg is too heavy to be, although he's not amputated, but he can't even walk. And you know, a doctor came online and said that they've invited this man severally to the hospital to come and have a free surgery to remove this you know, extra tumors that are growing, that are making his leg big, but this man will not come. And they asked him why, and he was like, this is his business. You know, it gets to the point that these things, especially what you said about the tummy growing big, they are using this thing and they are using it, you know, to, what will I say now, to cause harm to their health.
And to play with people's emotions,
and
to give them
this elephantiasis disease is not something that, you know, it's actually really quite serious. It will be swelling like
you
big.
wouldn't even be able to lift it up.
Yes, I know.
And these tumors can transfer to any part of your body. But he said that he doesn't want to come and like take it out. A surgery that is free, well paid for. You have post-care, drugs and everything.
Now, it's not even thinking about the fact that it's very possible that even after the free surgery, these people can give him something to just pack up his life and all of that. All he's thinking about is
just comfortable.
Just comfortable
with that
that's where
disease being and
money.
for him.
And sometimes we see these beggars in traffic.
Exactly. Those ones that will be dragging your clothes, give me money.
Some of them knock at your
windows, which is very, very bad.
They knock at your windscreens and you're, some of them just come to the front of your car and you're like, wow. So I just feel that as people, we need to do better. Sometimes, most times, you always cry on the government. Government did not do this, government did not do this. But I feel that as individuals, there's also a lot
to do
that we can do.
Those people that are even packing them, those tag people that you tell, what do they even do after they get them? Because I feel like if they come and pack them, I don't know, should there like be a program or a orientation for them?
I feel if there is not anything, there's not like there's no orientation and all that, they should like
because what can we do
vocational center, like a vocational center that when they pack all these people, they will take them to that place and they will equip them with different skills, and when they come out, I think they will be a better people in the society.
Because I've seen people that amputated their hands. Play drum.
Yes,
definitely.
definitely. Yes.
I've seen a man with walking aid, driving tricycle.
Yeah, a lot of them do a lot. A lot of them do a lot.
So we need to know what is the solution? What can be done for these people? Those that are even willing, like this man. I said that there's already a solution for him. Come and take free surgery. He said no. Like what can be done for these people that that want, should we say they want a better life, but they don't know how to go about it. Because I'm of this opinion that nobody wants to beg. Does anybody really want to be a beggar? Are people that lazy that they just want to go and
I feel that at the initial stage, nobody wants to beg. But probably
it becomes comfortable for them.
Yeah.
They normalize
blinds
and
them.
the money.
And they normalize
Yes.
it. You know, they just think about it. They just sit and think about it that, oh, this is what I just did it today, and this is how much I made.
Yes,
no, I'm going to do it tomorrow.
Exactly.
I'm going to do it tomorrow. Or they just feel like, oh, okay, let me just do it for maybe 1 week, and then I'll gather money, and then I'll be able to do something. And you know, normally, even if you are a salary earner, you are a business owner. If you don't take care, billing will kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand? Billings from left, billings from right, and all that, and they are not able to do what they plan, and then they just go on to just
continue.
We didn't even talk about people that will come online and tell you that that they need this particular money for this and that, but they'll come. By the time they will meet you, please, I need 200 naira to eat. You will not be like, 200 naira is too small, let me just double it to 500. You know that they are deceiving you. By the time they'll go to another person, please, I need 200 naira to go and eat.
And I think
you just give them. By the time we keep encouraging them, by giving them that money, find out that they'll just feel that this is a better life for me not to even work, and I get this money. Why would I continue with the business?
I think we also need to look at about the fact that you know, this is also part of the reason why we shouldn't encourage it. These people cause should I say death in their vicinity, because by the time you see them, they are lined, like I said. They eat whatever they eat, they throw it on the road. Whatever they drink, they throw it on the road. They have this particular place that they go to, they go to pass their wastes and all of that. So it's causing so many things. And yes, definitely we have people who sweep the road in the morning. You understand? But by the time they go and you come back, everywhere is already messed up again.
There's this people, there are some persons that even if they are still amputated, you still see them sweeping, cleaning the place. That's what encourages encourage people to even give them money. By the time you are you see somebody that is amputated, he's still struggling to sweep the environment. It's still a better way, rather than you sitting down, you're not doing anything, you're still littering the whole place, and you still expect people to give money. So this is another way that even if somebody you are amputated, they should look for a better way, sweep and do something for the society. At least give back to those people that you are collecting from. That's a better way.
So I feel we've really said it all. I feel this is what we just talked about is kind of divided. The government has their own responsibility, and we as citizens too, we also have our own responsibilities. Like said, if the task force comes to pack them, what are they doing with them? Are you orientating them about what the negative effects that begging has on the society? After orientating them, what plan do you have for them? Are you going to let them learn a vocation, a skill, or you want them to start up a business? Are you giving them a business grant and all of that? Okay, when you give them a business grant, are you telling them that if you go back to begging, this is what we are going to do to you, which will make them also sit tight and just forget about begging? It's not. It's already inbuilt. You understand? It's already in them. So it will take like a long while for them to just totally forget
about the
act. You understand? And we too, as citizens, we also don't have to always encourage these people. You know, by the time you say, okay, you are able-bodied, I am not giving you this. We have people that are disabled. We have people that really need it. Give it to those ones. But I see someone able-bodied, even though the person is crying like the man I said this morning, please just forget. All right, we hope you've taken one or two things from what we've discussed this morning. So we'll go on a short break now, and when we come back, Daybreak Africa continues. Please stay with us.